Hi everyone! We're going to be covering the rules that are governing this 6-month hair growth challenge. And as usual, you know that the content has been created by JC of Tricious Naturals. So begin, you want to check if your hair needs a trim and do it before you start. Then you want to take a length check photo and note that you don't have to straighten your hair to do this. Simply pulling down a piece of hair or pieces of hair to its maximum length will allow you to see the length. After 3 months, we will take another length check photo and repeat when the challenge is done. We'll be pre-pooing, cleansing, and deep conditioning our hair at least twice a month, so that's once a fortnight. If you will be in braids, then you really want to be those in braids, you will want to dilute the products in water before using them in order to prevent buildup. Also check for how to care for your hair when it's in braids. If you are experiencing dandruff, then dandruff shampoo, then shampoo weekly. You can also use medicated shampoo or try African black soap. Now every 6 to 8 weeks or as needed, we will do a light protein treatment. This will be followed by a moisturizing deep conditioner because the protein tends to dry the hair. So following up with a moisturizing deep conditioner conditions your hair. We say that not everyone needs a protein treatment that often. You can also use other non-protein strengthening treatments such as henna. We'll be moisturizing using the Loc Method. This basically means layering products to promote maximum moisture retention. You apply water, aloe vera juice, or a water-based leave-in conditioner, and then you follow this up with oil, then a cream or butter. And you can switch the cream and butter around, the oil and cream and butter. You do this once a week or twice a week. Don't do it daily because that would create buildup that comes with its own set of complications. We'll be practicing low manipulation styling. The less you have to touch or fiddle with your hair, the less opportunity it has to break, right? So pick a style where you don't have to comb or overly manipulate your hair for at least a week. The choice of style is up to you. We will be spritzing our hair on days between wash days. A spritz is basically a spray bottle filled with majority water and a little oil. You can add in a tablespoon or 2 of conditioner and even things like aloe vera juice and glycerin. But start with water and oil, and then you can play around with the ingredients and see what works best for you. You can spray your hair with this mix once or twice a day, depending on your hair needs. Nighttime routine. So at night we want to be protecting our hair. So you will be sleeping in a silk or satin scarf or bonnet, or you'll be sleeping on a silk or satin pillowcase. You see, cotton tends to draw out moisture from the hair and breaks, and causes friction, which will lead to breakage. So breakage will result in little to no length. You want to be gentle when you are detangling. Make sure your comb is smooth and not rugged in between the teeth because that causes breakage. Also stick to wide tooth comb. You want to try your hand at finger detangling. It can be time consuming, but when done well, it can greatly minimize breakage. For a start, you can do some finger detangling, then use a comb if you get tired of it. For those who are already doing some finger detangling, try and challenge yourself to doing only finger detangling, no combs. I promise you will see such a positive change in your length retention. Your fingers can feel knots, allowing you to stop and gently work out the knots in your hair, but a comb can't. So it's easy to just rip out a knot and cause breakage. When it comes to styling, we want to avoid heat or minimize our usage of it. You want to try stretching methods like matutas, chunky twists, rollers, curl formers, threading, banding, etc. If your hairdresser insists on using heat, despite stretching your hair well with those methods, then you may need to find a new hairdresser. For those who are unable to quit heat cold turkey, then try using medium or low heat. The blow dryer does have different heat settings. But your hair would really thrive if you stayed away from heat straightening for these 6 months. Scalp massages. Let's talk scalp massages using natural oils like castor oil. We want to be doing this especially for those having issues with edges. You want to add a few drops of peppermint oil to add a stimulation power. If you can do them daily, that's great for 3 to 5 minutes, but if you can't, then aim for at least 3 times a week. Accessories. We want to avoid accessories that rip out our hair, like jagged little clips and hair ties with that metal thing in the middle, as well as rubber bands. And nutrition. We want to eat foods that have enough protein, more veggies, especially raw, some fruit, less sugar, enough water, and we're going to be exercising for at least 30 minutes a day. And stress. We don't want that. We will be avoiding stress as much as we can, because a healthy body and mind will allow you to grow healthy hair. That brings us to the end of the rules for the challenge. Peace to you all, and enjoy the hair growing journey. See you next time.